10 absurd Nintendo facts. Nintendo was originally founded in 1889, and in the 133 years the company has existed, it's created a very storied history for itself. From the company's humble origins as a card manufacturer to its current status as a juggernaut in the video game world, there's a lot to learn about Nintendo. Number 10. Donkey Kong wasn't originally about a carpenter and angry ape. Despite the fact that the Donkey Kong arcade game is famous for being the first time that Mario, Donkey Kong, officially known as Cranky Kong, and Pauline made their debut, it was not always intended to be the game that introduced Nintendo's well-known franchise. It was originally intended for the game to be a licensed arcade cabinet based on the Popeye the Sailor cartoon that was produced in the 1930s. In the event that the license was not granted, it was necessary to create new characters. It was Donkey Kong Jumpman, who would later become Mario, and Pauline who were transformed into these characters. Due to the fact that the arcade cabinet was a huge success, Mario and Donkey Kong became immediate legendary figures. Because Nintendo was unable to create a Popeye video game, the company went on to create a number of great games and a large number of arcade versions. Number 9. Before making video games, Nintendo made card games. Nintendo, a company with a rich and diverse history, traces its origins back to 1889, a staggering 69 years prior to the invention of the first video game. Originally, Nintendo began its journey by handcrafting playing cards. This early venture showcased the company's commitment to games from the outset, albeit in a traditional form. As time progressed, Nintendo adapted to the evolving landscape of entertainment and gaming. Branching out beyond playing cards, the company diversified into the production of toys and board games. This strategic expansion laid the foundation for Nintendo's multifaceted approach to gaming, demonstrating its foresight in recognizing and capitalizing on emerging trends in the entertainment industry. Number 8. The GameCube's name isn't accurate. The GameCube era is a time in Nintendo's history that is considered to be iconic. The system was responsible for the creation of a large number of well-known games, many of which have continued to be popular even after many years have passed. Moreover, the design of the console itself turned out to be a legendary phenomenon. The design of its box shape was uncomplicated but one that stood out. For this reason, the fact that the GameCube is not officially a cube could come as a bit of a surprise to some people. Despite the fact that it is called a console, the console is actually a rectangular prism because its measurements are 5.9 inches by 6.3 inches by 4.3 inches. On the other hand, the term rectangular prism does not come off as being as easy to pronounce as the term GameCube. Number 7. A Game Boy survived being bombed. The resilience of Nintendo consoles, particularly the older ones, has become legendary, and a remarkable anecdote from the Gulf War era vividly illustrates this durability. A Game Boy used by a medic during the conflict was sent to Nintendo for repairs after being the sole casualty in a bunker fire caused by bombings. Despite the intense conditions it had endured, including the subsequent repair process that involved screen replacement, the handheld gaming device proved its mettle. Astonishingly, when the technicians inserted a Tetris cartridge to test the revived Game Boy, it powered on and functioned seamlessly. This enduring performance showcased Nintendo's commitment to crafting robust and long-lasting technology. The incident of the little Game Boy that could not only highlighted the console's ability to withstand wear and tear, but also became a testament to Nintendo's dedication to creating gaming devices that endure the test of time. Number 6. The true culprit of the Power Glove isn't whom you think. The association between the unsuccessful Power Glove accessory and Nintendo is a common perception, and understandably so. Conceptualized with the idea of allowing players to make nuanced adjustments to the standard NES controller and incorporating limited motion controls through hand movements, the Power Glove aimed for innovation. However, despite its ambitious design, the Power Glove turned out to be a notable failure. Its lack of practical functionality and limited success can be attributed, in part, to the intense marketing campaign that surrounded it. The marketing hype generated significant attention, but the reality of the Power Glove's performance fell short of expectations. Ultimately, the accessory's disconnect between marketing promises and actual usability contributed to its unfavorable reputation, making it a memorable but unsuccessful chapter in Nintendo's history. Number 5. Mario truly is Jumpman. Mario's association with jumping has become an iconic element of his character, transcending the boundaries of the gaming world. The significance of Mario's jumping prowess goes back to the roots of video games, marking him as the pioneer of a fundamental action in the medium. Mario, originally named Jumpman, holds the distinction of being the first video game character with the ability to execute vertical jumps. This unique capability set him apart during the early days of arcade gaming, when such interactive possibilities were groundbreaking. The name Jumpman itself was a testament to this extraordinary skill that allowed Mario to leap in a way no other virtual character had done before. Thus, Mario's affinity for jumping not only became a defining trait within his games, but also contributed to his status as a trailblazer in the evolution of video game characters and their abilities. Number 4. The NES saw support in Japan for 20 years. The Nintendo Entertainment System, NES, stands as a monumental milestone in the history of the video game industry, serving as a catalyst for the integration of video games into home entertainment. Its introduction marked the genesis of several iconic Nintendo franchises, becoming the cornerstone of the company's phenomenal success. The NES played a pivotal role in Nintendo's ascent to prominence, laying the foundation for its enduring legacy. Highlighting the NES's significance is its remarkable longevity. The console remained in production in Japan until 2003, a remarkable 2 decades after its initial launch. This extended lifespan is a testament to the enduring appeal and impact of the NES, making it one of the longest-lasting Nintendo consoles. The fact that the NES maintained its relevance and availability for such an extended period underscores its cultural and historical importance, solidifying its place not only as a groundbreaking gaming platform, but as a symbol of Nintendo's enduring influence on the gaming landscape. Number 3. Mario was Nintendo's second-ever villain. The evolution of Mario's character in the early days of gaming is a fascinating journey. Following his debut as the heroic Jumpman in Donkey Kong, Mario took an unexpected turn in the sequel, Donkey Kong Jr. Contrary to his familiar role as the protagonist, Mario was cast as the antagonist in this installment. In a unique twist, players took on the role of Donkey Kong's son, Donkey Kong Jr., seeking to rescue his captured father from the clutches of Mario. This role reversal added an interesting layer to Mario's character, showcasing the versatility and creativity of Nintendo's storytelling. While Mario's initial appearance had him saving the day, Donkey Kong Jr. turned the tables, presenting a narrative where players had to navigate challenges and puzzles to thwart the efforts of Mario, who had become the captor rather than the savior. This duality in Mario's character during the early days not only demonstrated Nintendo's willingness to experiment with narrative and gameplay, but also set the stage for the complexity and enduring appeal of the iconic character in years to come. Number 2. Mario wasn't planned for the mascot role. Before Mario became the face of Nintendo, Discun, a yellow square-shaped character, served as the forgotten mascot for the Famicom Disk System in Japan. As the official mascot at that time, Discun appeared in manuals and on certain discs. However, with the phasing out of the Famicom, Discun retired along with the system, making way for Mario to ascend and become the enduring symbol and official mascot of Nintendo that we recognize today. Number 1. Bowser Jr. has a complicated family. One enduring mystery in the Mario universe revolves around the identity of Bowser Jr.'s mother, a question that gained prominence in Super Mario Sunshine. In the game, Bowser falsely convinces his son that Princess Peach is his mother, only for it to be later revealed as untrue. Despite this revelation, the actual identity of Bowser Jr.'s mother remains undisclosed, leaving fans with a lingering question. In the video, Mario Myths with Mr. Miyamoto, Shigeru Miyamoto, the creator of Mario, was confronted with this mystery. When asked about Bowser Jr.'s mother, Miyamoto, in an amusing twist, pointed at himself. This unexpected response from the iconic game designer adds a touch of humor to the ongoing speculation and ranks among the peculiar and enigmatic elements that often characterize Nintendo's approach to storytelling within the Mario universe. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon.